Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we finished up the Snagret hole, taking out the Pileated Snagret, increased our defenses with the Metal Suit Z, I think is what it's called. And we entered the Bulblax Kingdom, which we will be getting started on in this episode. I think this dungeon has at least one of every type of Bulborb. Oh, so much for light sleeper, dude. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm sorry. Never mind. Sorry for being foolish. Yeah, orange Bulborbs are much more likely to wake up. Thankfully, you are facing the other way, so we don't have to worry about that. There we go. And you have the treasure. So this is the orange Bulborb room, I guess. Not too sure if there is a treasure up here. No, that's probably just it detecting the treasure down there. Is that all there is to this area? Huh. Interesting. Okay, since we don't really need blues in this dungeon, I'm actually going to get some more reds. Yeah, you heard me right. They're not so useless. Now, you might be wondering, what happens if we leave Pikmin underground sprouted? Or, like, yeah, sprouted. And my answer is, I don't really know. I think the next time you come into the dungeon, they will be flowers, or at least bloomed up a little bit. But I'm not sure. I kind of just pluck them immediately after anyway. You shouldn't really be leaving them in a dungeon. They don't disappear as far as I'm aware, because that would be unfair. Yeah, there's no treasure up here. It's just the one there. Crystal Clover. Yeah, just... okay, that was an easy room. Onwards! It's only going to get harder from here, so I should really just shut my mouth. Yeah, we got some more leaves in our army, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay. What have we got next? Is this the Fire Bulblax room? No, it's Dweevils. What are you guys doing here? You are Bulborbs. Hey, no, you go away. Well, you're probably going to get in the way, so I might as well kill you guys. This is how you kill Dweevils. And after they attack, they do a little elemental attack. Depending on what type of Dweevil they are, it will vary. Like I said, there's a Dweevil for each type of element. Yeah, they will just grab all the treasure, so might as well just kill them. Okay, so we'll toss them up here. Go around. Grab that. Okay. And I think there might be a buried treasure here. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't think so. Is there just one treasure on each floor? That can't be right. Tear stone. Huh, I guess there is. This is proving to be not as difficult as I would imagine. Again, I should probably keep my mouth shut. For what may come. I thought in the last room was going to be the Fire Bulblax room, but I guess not. Ah, Withering Blowhogs. Okay. Why are they here? Ah. Okay. So, you may remember the Puffy Blowhogs from Pikmin 1. These are a distant relative of those guys. Now, the Puffy Blowhogs are in this game, but they do have some slight differences. So, the Puffy Blowhogs, unlike in the first game where they blew away and deflowered, or that's not a great way to say it, deflowered some Pikmin, that falls onto the Withering Blowhog in this game. When a Withering Blowhog blows its breath onto Pikmin, it will reduce them down to a leaf. The Puffy Blowhog still exists in this game, like I said, but it just kind of blows Pikmin. No! I don't like him. I don't like him. I hate those things. Legit chills as those fuckers popped out. Ugh. I hate those guys. I don't remember what they're called. I hate them so fucking much. They're disgusting parasitic bugs that dig into eggs. Ugh. I hate just thinking about it. Ugh. They're disgusting, and I hate them, and I don't. Ugh. Ugh. Let's get some more whites. Like I said, we don't need blues, so we're probably good for just sacrificing them. We got a decent amount of blues in the overworld anyway, so we should be good. Just flying them out. Yeah, they... What the hell are they called? They're called something. Can't remember. So yeah, those things... Who took a shear grub? How dare you? Those things, they dig into eggs. They will just pop out randomly. Completely random, dependent on what, you know, how you're feeling, I guess. No, it's not that. No, I'm talking about. They're disgusting creatures. I hate them so much. They will drop... they can drop nectar or potions, I think. They're another form of just, like, you know, more drops and stuff. More so than just regular eggs do, thankfully. So you will be getting a decent amount out of these things. Whatever the hell they're called. I really don't like them. I'm going to state that every time they pop up, because they're disgusting, and I hate them. They're gross. There we go. Everybody dig it up. Ooh, a helix. Nautilus shell, that's what it is. Yeah. A helix fossil is what they're calling Pokemon. Looks to be the only other treasure here, so we should be good to go afterwards. Olimarnite shell. Okay. I don't know why it's named after Olimar. We'll have to read into that. Okay, that's everything on this floor. Onwards we go. I know we're kind of rushing through things, but I mean, what else are you to expect to do, really? A distinct lack of Bulborbs. I'm also noticing. Ooh, more violet. Ooh, more violets. Hell yeah. Ooh, an iridescent glint beetle. So these ones are a bit different than... Okay. Okay, so there's the iridescent flint beetles and the iridescent glint beetles. The glint beetles are the golden ones. They usually carry... The glint beetles usually carry treasure. And if they don't, they usually carry pretty good things. They may drop a... No. Glint beetles always drop treasure. Flint beetles always drop nectar, sometimes potions, and pellets if they're above ground. There is another type of beetle too, Crystal King. Another type of flint beetle family member, but we'll get into it later. Again, no distinct lack of Bulborbs and Bulblaxes, so a little disappointing to be honest. Okay, looks like that one's probably over there. Or it's another anode beetle that has it. Punch, punch. There we go. Okay. probably take out every electrical trap as we will, just to be safe. That guy's not going to do anything. Just in case. Oh! Why is there a Wallywog here? What the fuck? Really? Why? What are you doing here? Get out of here. God. You little bastard. Yeah, purples are not really effective against standard beetles. God. Also, I should point out, if it's like an underground area like this, gray Wollywogs will pop up. If it's above ground, only yellow Wollywogs, because that's how they work. Yeah, only gray Wollywogs are underneath. Only appear in dungeons. Was it really not one here? Oh, I thought it would have been. Huh. I guess it was just the treasure from the Wollywog. Okay. Oh, I guess I should be calling them Wally Hops now. Because that's their official name now, actually. Right. Hey, there we go. We're at 6,000. Unknown merit. Yeah, because, I should probably stop saying it in that case. I think Wog or Wollywog or some... It's Wally. It's the Wog part. Apparently is a derogative term over in, like, the UK. Since the inception of Pikmin, they've actually been called Wally Hops. But over here, they're still called Wogs. But I remember it was Pikmin 4 when I first found out, because that's when they officially changed the name to Wally Hops. So I'm going to try and call them that, but I'm just kind of used to calling them Wally Wogs. So I apologize if I'm offending anybody. I'm probably not. It's probably not a huge deal anyway. I don't remember what it's derogatory of. If I had to guess, probably against gay people. Or maybe... Yeah, that's probably it. Or it's slang for something. Maybe it's slang for sex. I don't know. I'll put up what it means. Probably not. I'll probably censor it and put it on screen if it's really bad. But I think it's just not a great term. Oh, I love localization. It's always so fun figuring out something that you're not too sure about why it's being censored or not. It's quite common in Pokemon too, like very common. More orange Bulborbs. Like some Pokemon names contain certain words that aren't allowed in other regions. Mostly just the English ones, obviously. A good example is Frostlass, because, you know, it contains ass in its name. So, well, oh, hey, nectar, nice. So, you can't trade an English name to Frostlass unless you get... No, if you give Frostlass a nickname, you're unable to name it back to Frostlass, I think is the bit. I say bit as if it's a joke, but no, that's like a real thing. There's a couple other Pokemon like that too, with some words in their names that aren't unfortunate. Oh, Bomb Rock! Okay, that's another trap that can pop up randomly. Fucking Bomb Rocks. God. Unfortunately, Bomb Rocks are not interactable in this game. They simply are just traps. Very unfortunate. Is that all there is in this area? Wow, these rooms are really small. But yeah, there's a huge list of like censorship, like censored names and stuff and Pokemon and stuff that you can check on Bulbapedia. It's really funny sometimes. I remember one of my friends, Keki, Connor, you know, we've seen him on some videos. He wanted to do a playthrough of Pokemon Y using just grass-type Pokemon. And he wanted to name his character Pine, as in like a pine tree. Apparently, but he couldn't, because it wasn't allowed, because apparently Pine is, I think it's German for dick, so they would not allow that. Very interesting scenarios. The world is interesting. And it's different languages and whatnot. Anxious Sprout. There's a lot of words that we use that we don't really think are like bad elsewhere. But like they're really bad elsewhere. Terms and conditions. laws and stuff that allow certain things to be called certain things, but some things can't. Alright. More crimson candy pop buds and more violet candy pop buds. What is that? Is that crimson? That isn't crimson. Okay. Is there anything over here? Again, really weird layout for these areas. Okay. I've been blazing through this place too, so. Yeah. Ah! What? Die! Become dust! Fuck! Oh! 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 Get away from there! Get away! Holy shit! That's evil! Okay. Fuck these guys, first off. And then you just put a fucking bomb rock right next to them? God, that's heinous. Oh my god. Jesus. I didn't even realize at first. Thank God the health wasn't like fully depleting, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed. Ay, ay. This is even late game. The later dungeons get really bad. And the downside is, the only way to tell one of the traps is happening is by hearing them, and I can't really hear the game too well. I can hear it just enough, but it's not super loud, is what I'm saying. One of the traps, falling boulders, they have a distinct sound when they're falling, so if I can't hear that, I'm probably gonna die. Quite a lot. We have a good chunk of purples. Definitely made up for what we lost in that one dungeon. Oh my god, please kill it. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's kill this guy. There we go! And he drops another clover-like treasure. Okay, and there's more. There's a lot more. Okay, let's... Thankfully, fire isn't instant death. So it's not a huge deal if you want to get another Pikmin type to take care of it in case you don't have any reds. But thankfully, they do supply you candy pop buds to arm yourself with certain colors in case you do need to use them, in case you don't have any. Which, you know, is smart. Definitely a smart plan. Use the reds. Yeah, there we go. Let's kill you. Kill you too. Alright. Kill you. Kill you. Do we actually... Hang on, do we actually need to kill anything over here? Yes, there's another treasure here. The other one probably has... Oh, there it is. It's a skull. Should probably still kill the... Bulborbs just to be safe. There we go. Yeah, these guys aren't the threat, but we should probably, you know, stay away from them. You gonna wear them as a hat? There you go. They're silly creatures. I know they're like kind of violent and aggressive with, you know, their damaging abilities, but Dweevils are just silly creatures. Hey, no. On there. I said on there. There we go. Okay, we don't need to do anything with that. That's fine. We'll get the yellows and whites to carry the other treasure back. Hopefully the Dweevil won't interrupt us. Stop dropping shit on me, I swear to God, I don't remember it being this often. Good lord. Eternal Emerald Eye. This is probably the last treasure. Now then, I don't know if yellows dig treasures up faster than other Pikmin. I can't recall if that's a mechanic in this game or not. Pretty sure it's a mechanic in the later games, but I'm not too sure about this one. And I feel like it should, and I'm pretty sure if it's not the whites, then it's definitely the yellows. Because I think it's stated that they use their ears as shovels, I think? It's either that or their ears are the reason they're so aerodynamic and are able to be thrown higher. I don't know. Pikmin are weird. I don't know. Colossal fossil. I'm saying I'm not a Pikmin expert, is what I'm saying. We should be getting close to the end of this dungeon. I don't know how much is left. Oh, is this it? Is this the end? It is the end. Okay. Those are some familiar eyes over there. Eye stalks. Okay, so I'm gonna just say this outright. That's Emperor Bulblax. You know, the final boss from the last game. Yeah, he's now just kind of a mini-boss. Now, you might be wondering, well, how do we defeat him? You can't equip bomb rocks in this game. Well, it's actually very easy to defeat him. Watch. Simply, all you gotta do, just take any purples. You want to aim right in the middle of his eyes there, and just... yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the final boss from the first game, guys. Just toss a bunch of purple Pikmin into the center and they'll all gang up on him and kill him instantly. It's not hard. My initial report indicates that the giant Bulblax spat out some sort of object. It looks fascinating, but it's drenched in that creature's internal juices. Disgusting. Now, don't roll your eyes at me. I'll store it for you. Yeah, Emperor Bulblax, real pushover in this game. Like, severely. Not a problem at all. He's so much of a pushover that he actually pops up as just, like, basic-ass enemies later in some dungeons. Yeah, they really disrespected my man Bulblax here. And he was a formidable boss in the last game. He's a good final boss. I think he gets a better... I think he gets better in Pikmin 4, because he does pop up back in that game. But I can't really remember. Alrighty. Forged Courage. This material has perplexing properties. I will try fusing it with the spare spacesuit. Processing complete. Success. Behold my latest invention, the Scorch Guard. Thanks to the heat-resistant alloy, this suit is now impervious to fire. There we go. Now we're immune to fire. We don't got to worry about that. And it's actually going to be helpful in getting this treasure over here. I hope so. That's water. You didn't tell me to be water in this dungeon. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, the Pikmin are smart. They'll go the right way. And hopefully we have enough reds. Otherwise, this is going to become unfortunate. Actually, no, they can just take care of the geysers. Yep, completely impervious to fire. We don't got to worry about that anymore. And look, we got a gyroid. Right, that's what these things are? These are from Animal Crossing, I think. A gyroid. That's what they're called. I don't know. I don't know things. I know some references. Just not a lot of them. This game does have a lot of them. Yeah, that's the Bulblax Kingdom. A lot of distinct lack of Bulblaxes, if I'm being perfectly honest. No Bulbears, thank God. No Bulborbs, not any, just orange Bulborbs. And no other type of Bulborb. Not even water dumples. And they're a distant relative of the Bulborbs. The Bulbears, at least, I think. They're like aquatic Bulborbs or something, I think. I don't know, things are weird. You guys there yet? There we go. Alrighty. Gyroid bust. Yeah, it is a gyroid. Or a gyroid. I don't know. Alright. Bulblax Kingdom done. Let's get out of here. Nice haul. Didn't lose any Pikmin. Wonderful. Because the enemies in this dungeon were actually very easy to do. Fight. Alright. There we go. And we're 60% done with the debt. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. increased our purple count quite a bit, thankfully. There we go, 60% of the debt recovered. Wonderful. Okay. Now what do we do? Well, we're still pretty low on yellow, so I think we'll just build up some of them numbers a bit before the day ends. Carefully. There we go. I'm not sure if we can... No, we can't really get the berries. I was going to suggest we try and get the berries from the purple plant over there, but I don't think we'll be able to get enough time for it. We can definitely build up our numbers just a little bit. Because the yellows could definitely use it. Kill some sheer grubs too, get them going. It's good to kill sheer grubs too, because sheer grubs, unfortunately, in between days, they actually deconstruct your bridges. But that's it for the Awakening Wood. We got this place done in like less than 10 episodes. I was not expecting it to be this quick. How are we doing on numbers now? There we go, 34. That's nice. We still need to build up quite a bit of numbers. But yeah, that's the Awakening Wood. We've gotten every single treasure above ground, every treasure in every dungeon in this area. There's nothing left for us here. It's all done. We did it. Hell yeah. Now for the rest of the areas. Hey. There's a Bulborb here? That's very small. The only downside is, yes, we didn't really get a good look at what those purple berries do, but we'll be getting that soon enough. Alright, what did we do? How did we start with? We started with 4,000. We gained over 2,000 Pokos in this day. Look at that! Yeah! Nice. How do we do for losses? How many actually died? 12! Oof. Yeah, one drowned, because that one got stuck. Yeah. That's fine, though. 12 lost in battle. Really only lost one purple. 2 whites. Yeah. It's not bad. Gained up to 44. Wish that was 45, but beggars can't be choosers. Olimar, you're my hero! You've erased half of our debt. Still, things have become a bit dangerous, so I'm going into hiding. Focus on work, and don't slack off. Sure thing, boss. There we go! Awakening Wood is fully complete. Only 7 treasures above ground. We got everything else in every other dungeon. Yeah. Alright, next time on Pikmin 2, I think we're gonna head back to the Valley of Repose. Because we did do a bit more exploring of the Perplexing Pool, but we haven't really checked out the Valley of Repose since we got more Pikmin. And since we have every Pikmin at our disposal, we're free to fully explore the area. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next time. See you guys then.